I'm going to talk about individuals with disabilities and how they are in health and fitness. First, I want to let you guys know that I will be showing a couple clips of Zachary and Jabari, which are my mentees. Before I do that, I'm going to show two interviews with two people and what their opinions were and like their thoughts also about health and fitness with individuals with disabilities. So, Francesca, I'm here today to give you more information about individuals with disabilities. It's known that with them, they do have a higher prevalence for obesity and chronic diseases, which is why we're always trying to promote physical activity for them and just a lot of different things that are inclusive. So, my first question to you is what do you know about physical activity and like promotions and all of that for individuals with disabilities?
I don't have much knowledge about that topic, but I do know that there is a lot of people who have disabilities. So,
Okay. Do you believe that fitness facilities are accommodating towards individuals with disabilities?
well, the last gym I was at, which was a YMCA gym, I know they had a specific like pool area for disability people, but other than that, my new gym that I have hasn't really like remodeled it specifically for people who have disability.
Okay. So if you could like remodel to accommodate them, what would you think you would add to it just to improve?
The gym I'm at, it's a 24/7 gym. So I know the staff is like hardly there just because they don't need to be there. But if there was people who had disability, I think they should check up on them constantly, and there should be more staff, and there should be like more equipment to their use because I know some of the equipment there, they wouldn't even be able to use it.
Yeah, that's true. Um, so is the gym that you're at, is that wheelchair accessible?
Uh, there's a specific room that's like it has like no equipment. You can put your own equipment because you just watch videos. So they might be able to do that, but overall, not really.
Not really. Okay, well, thank you very much for your time today. So today we're here with a fellow UNCW student. I'm going to ask her some questions about what she thinks about the health and fitness in people with disabilities. So the first question for you, Alyssa, is what do you know about health and fitness promotion for individuals with disabilities?
A lot of stuff I know is based off of what UNCW does. I know they work with like the Miracle League and Top Soccer, like different sports programs, and also the horse training where they ride horses and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so do you believe most fitness facilities are accommodating?
I would say there's some that are, but I think a lot of them need improvement, and a lot of them could benefit from adding more accommodations for disabilities.
Yeah. So, according to a study, actually, um, they said that none of the fitness facilities that they studied were 100% ADA compliant. And it was because of lack of wheelchair accessibility, lack of training. So, like, if you were in that area, what would you do to improve?
I would definitely add more accommodating facilities like in parks and rec areas. So maybe like for the wheelchair accessibility, making sure that they can get on like the jungle gyms or like there's more ramps and even like the swings and stuff, having like the ones where you can put the whole wheelchair on there. And also just making sure that it's like bringing both together. Like you still have like all of the other stuff and then you have the accommodating stuff as well, so it kind of brings it together.
Okay, thank you so much for answering these questions today.
You're welcome.
Now that you've seen their outside perspective of others and what they think, I'm going to throw you a couple facts about health and fitness and like the multiple barriers that they are. So in the first study that I found, which was Rimmer et al., was an article about fitness facilities still lacking accessibility for people with disabilities. And basically what they discussed was that they had a really hard time with finding like accessibility to areas for wheelchair accessibility. They mostly had low scoring when they scored like the facilities in most areas except for like programs, parking, and like water fountains. And in general, basically, the fitness like gym facilities had a higher degree of inaccessibility. The next study that I found was Cook et al. And that study basically was about individuals with disabilities in the work field and like how they promoted health and wellness. Is so because there's half of the employees are public, and and those usually like that give jobs to individuals with disabilities. It usually helps them with stress and stuff. When it comes to the health and wellness programs that they provide, the public ones are usually more accommodating for health and wellness, but they're usually the ones that do the walking programs, and so you'll see better results for them. And the study also shows that having a good support system really helps improve the physical activity in the person with an individual with a disability. And another article I found was about some tips, which are really helpful. So this one actually thought about a whole new model. So this model I will show right here. It's called the empowerment model. So it's 3-tiered. It's got like 3 little circles. One of them is called helping hands, which is the support system, which is what the other study also talked about. That's really good. Then another little circle is about the strategies of success, so training and the staff members to help, and basically like what we had kind of like a training what we're doing in our class. And then the last one is programming. That's more like geared towards them and it's more inclusive. The study suggested that this model is like 2-dimensional model. It selects appropriate programs and then they get to choose the environment that they're in. So it's more inclusive and it helps out overall. So overall, just trying to improve fitness areas, gyms, parks, just because like there are areas here in Wilmington that do promote and like really do help. Like I saw in Wilmington Parent magazine, they're promoting yoga for children with special needs. UNCW obviously promotes a lot for individuals with disabilities. I know they advocate a lot for them. I know I went to go volunteer with Miracle League, and it was like super accommodating for individuals with disabilities. So just keeping that out there and like just keep promoting and doing stuff like that. I feel like if the more promoting there is, the more people will know, the more accommodating it will be for individuals with disabilities. And now here are the short clips that I had about Jabari and Zachary. Hope you enjoyed them. Good job, Jabari.